Too often people say that climate justice is a niche issue. It's not for the working class, or that it's all about recycling and not using plastic straws. Comrades, this narrative suits governments and parties who want us to feel like we're not doing enough, when it is them who aren't doing enough because they don't have the guts or, frankly, the vision to take the bold action needed. And comrades, when it comes to things like equality, universal basic income, or climate justice, how often have we heard, now is not the time for it, or we can't afford it? There is never a good time to fight for something if you're simply not bold enough to take it on. I've been fighting my entire life. I am ready, willing and more than able to take on the fight for our values, our movement and for you in Parliament. And we cannot separate our fight for climate justice from our fight for the economic and social justice. Absolutely everything from the jobs we create to the energy we source must be imagined and realised through a proper Green New Deal for Scotland. We need a radical green agenda that creates tens of thousands of jobs in building houses and retrofitting existing ones. We need to nationalise the energy companies, tackle fuel poverty and allow us to force the change in provision we need. And we need an outward-looking internationalist approach that helps the world fight the climate crisis, shares our resources to help others play their part and invites people onto our shores where they're fleeing climate emergency. I believe that to realise this vision, we can't continue to put the same people in the room time and again and expect different results. As it stands, our parliaments don't look like the people they're there to represent. People like me, disabled people, people of colour, LGBT plus people, women are too often locked out the room. So when we develop our publicly owned transport system, build more houses and design our public spaces, there can be no voice left unheard or community left behind. This is the socialist economic and climate challenge like we've never faced it before. It requires real grassroots advocacy, fight and parliamentary support. I have a track record of grassroots campaigning and of bringing people together from all walks of life, and I'm ready, willing and more than able to fight for a radical Green New Deal for Glasgow, from Parliament and beyond. And with your support, I can do it. Thank you.